Right, I had to go, but I'm back. Probably didn't realize it because, you know, you know, I don't know. It's gonna be cut together, I guess. Who knows? Whatever. Okay. Already read this. I remember. Afraid so. Take a bus. Let me just grab the camera. Drive a map. I followed the direction the maps had given me. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't all that far. The tip to get back if I lost was a little sketchy. Oh, okay, tip. Just look down and you'll be able to see the dojo roof from anywhere on the hill. Okay. The forest nearby the dojo was my first challenge to overcome. A lone path coiling along the trees, and there was even the river Ishikawa's sister had mentioned in the distance. Of course I decided to stay with my senpais. I still can't believe, why is he using that word? A senpai, isn't that like someone you look up to? Like, you wanna fuck them so hard. I don't know. Senpai's direction. After an hour or so I arrived at the shrine. The shrine itself seemed surprisingly well maintained, despite being in the middle of nowhere. Oh god, this is not gonna end. It made me wonder if someone secretly lived here. Yeah, probably. Perhaps some secret martial arts master. Already daydreams of a potential hermit having hidden themselves in the shrine to prepare themselves for an upcoming clash between good and evil started to dwell in my mind. This guy! And yet nobody is around. I in annoyance at the fact that the shrine grounds seemed to be entirely abandoned. It was mysterious how the building seemed well maintained, but for the time being I decided to focus on the reason behind my visit. It took only a few moments before I gathered the courage to enter the temple itself, and inside I found a rather fancy looking shrine of sorts. The back of the looking shrine of okay. Guess that's the shrine everyone's talking about. Silently, I folded up the map I was given, and after putting it inside my bag, I approached the shrine. I was kind of skeptical about the whole religious aspect, so I didn't hold too much confidence in the idea of the shrine granting me the luck I would need to win this match. Why does in fact, I don't really think luck is going to help much in a match like this. In my opinion, martial arts didn't hold any place for luck. The match was all about using the knowledge you gathered from the... Then why the fuck are you up here? Gather the experience you obtained in the previous matches and a nice bit of talent to help you guide through the fucking match. There was simply no room for something superstitious like luck. Clearly this would be a match where my experience and talent would be tested against that of my opponent. Nothing more and nothing less. Female voice. What a wonderful name. How curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition. How could you hear that? Wasn't I talking to myself? I was talking to myself. Why? Oh. And yet this child of man stands here in the place of power, surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Okay. Upon hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source, but there was no one to be seen. Who's there? I still love that name.
A classic question to ask, and yet the right thing to ask would be, where am I?
I don't know. What do you mean? Obviously you're here hiding nearby. Perhaps, but entertain me for... Why'd you come in? What? Entertain? Okay. Knock knock. No? If you do not believe, blah blah. I came here to prepare myself. Okay. Do enlighten me about what this something might be that you're preparing yourself for. Sex! I felt a little bit annoyed at the questions, but I get tired. I'm here to find out where that girl was hiding. I'm preparing for a competition. Judo match. Judo? What's that? Seriously, you don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art. Ermagerd, you don't know what judo is? Aha, so you're a warrior. Hesitant to go into battle and came here in hope of finding the result. No. He's a nerd. Who knows karate. Yeah. Not sure about the warrior, but yeah. I agree with that. How fortunate. It just happens that there is need for one of your kin. My kin. Hero. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! This shrine is meant to bless you. Oh god. However, every great hero has to sacrifice something in return for the shrine's blessing. Sounds like what the others mentioned. However, I do like your version more. Laughing briefly at the story the hidden girl was telling about the shrine, I decided to play along and clap my hands together in a prayer. Okay. So what's next? Toss my allowance into the prayer. What? Don't be silly. Money is of little importance to a hero. Okay, so she doesn't know what judo is, but she knows what money is. Okay. Interesting. For you, the sacrifice will be something much more interesting and precious to you. I look forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you. As of one cue, the moment the girl's words reached my ears, I felt nauseous, like my head was spinning wildly. Slowly I staggered backwards, collapsing onto my back, and while my vision started to grow hazy, I heard footsteps approach me. Oh my fucking god, what?! Oh! Jesus Christ! Oh, what the fuck? Good luck, you're going to need it. Despite my attempts to get back up, all I could do was briefly look at the girl. Yeah, that's all I would do anyway. Oh right, she has horns. What the fuck? And a star on her. The side of the horns and tail the tail? What the fuck? She had a tail! What the fuck? And tail made me wonder if she was cosplaying as some sort of an anime character, but before I had the chance to say anything, my vision was consumed entirely by darkness. Oh no. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. The rays of sunlight that glared into my face stirred me back to consciousness. A groan of annoyance leaving my mouth while I tried to get back onto my feet. I felt a bit dizzy, but the first thing I noticed was that I was no longer within the shrine. Rather, it looked like the forest that was surrounding the dojo. Okay. Of course, my first thought was to look around to see if I could find the same girl from before, but not a trace of her. Of course, you would try to find her, you fucking pervert. But not a trace of her presence had lingered behind. He's dreaming, I'm sure of it. To make things even more curious, the old, worn-down path that I had followed amidst the trees was better maintained than I remembered. Maybe I should head home. That thought was cut short when the sound of therapy. Yeah, you can hear girls, so going home is not an option, of course. Get back here! Hikage stopped him at once. Stern. What's stern? To Google. I'm sorry. I just have to. Stern. So, the fuck is the... Okay, no. Game company. So, game company voice. Just what exactly do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them. Yaha! I think they spotted what's missing. Uni-sama. Keep running. She'd be cool. Mature voice. What the fuck? And we might just escape. Just when I thought the stay couldn't get any weirder, there came the sound of heavy footfalls from the forest nearby. Tits! Fucking tits! Jesus Christ! What in the world is going on?